Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to a brand new video today. For today's video is a video on For the Love of Wrestling coming up this week on the 21st of February 2026 at Manchester Bowlers BEC Arena. For me, I am so excited to be going to this. This is their 6th time they've done this for the Love of Wrestling 6. Honestly, I think I've been to about 3 or 4. Honestly, I think it's unbelievable. If you want to meet your favourite wrestlers, obviously the likes of people that are going to be there this year, I honestly think it is probably the best lineup ever. I really do think it's the best lineup ever with the people that are going to be there. So, which I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about. So, honestly, the people that are there are some great wrestlers. So, going into it is Saraya Bevis there, who is named as Paige, and Saraya, who is in AEW and also in WWE. Honestly, I think it's unbelievable that Paige is coming to the UK, even though she is from Norwich. But honestly, I am just so excited and so buzzing to be meeting her. Honestly, I think it's going to be one of the best days of my life of seeing Paige, because for me, I've got a good memory with me and Paige, because in 2015, one of my friends went to an event in Sheffield, and my mate literally called me and he said, "Guess who I'm speaking to?" And then I said, "Who?" And then it was someone called Paige. And honestly, I literally spoke to Paige for about 2 minutes. Honestly, it was one of the best feelings ever that I've had. And honestly, when I meet Paige on Saturday, I'm going to be telling her if she remembers that. But she might remember it, but honestly, it's one of the best memories that I've ever had with a wrestler. I think it's just amazing. For me, having Paige as who's going to be at For the Love of Wrestling this week, I think it's going to be class. I think she's a great wrestler. She's one of my favourites of being in WWE when she was in WWE. Hopefully she does come back to the WWE. But for me, I just love Paige, the way what she does. And even that, I've actually met her mum, who is actually another wrestler. And obviously, I think I met her in Liverpool in TNT. Well, TNT, I think it was called Fusion. Honestly, she was actually really nice when I met her. So, honestly, Saraya Bevis is going to be there on the Saturday only. And then here's another one that is going to be there on the Saturday. It's another wrestler that I'm definitely going to be meeting, and I can't wait. It's Kurt Angle. For me, Kurt Angle is one of the best wrestlers in the world. From what I've seen, he had his first match against the GOAT, John Cena. Honestly, I want to speak to him about how he is and how he developed into being a wrestler, even though he has won an Olympic gold medal, which is fantastic. I honestly think he's one of the best wrestlers in the world, in my opinion. So going into the next one is Swerve Strickland, who is in AEW, also used to be in WWE. For me, I think he's a great wrestler. I think he's unbelievable. He's my favourite in AEW right now. I think he's unbelievable. I think he's awesome. So for me, meeting him this week, I think it's going to be sick. Even though there's another one that used to be in WWE and also is a Marine, is the one and only Bobby Lashley. Even though I've already met Bobby Lashley, I think it'd be cool to see him, because I think he was a great wrestler and he done a great spear when he was in WWE. I think he's very underrated. I think he's a good wrestler, even though he is in AEW at the moment with the likes of MVP and Shelton Benjamin. I think it's very cool. Next one is going to be for Love Wrestling. It's Dustin Rhodes, Cody Rhodes' brother. Honestly, I'm not meeting him just as yet, but unless I meet him on Saturday, you never know. But for me, Dustin Rhodes is going to be there, even though he is in AEW. I'm not too sure if he is in AEW now, but for me, him being there is fantastic. So, honestly, the next one is now another guy that I am going to be meeting, and that is Samoa Joe. For me, me and Samoa Joe, I honestly think he's an unbelievable wrestler. The things he's done in TNA is just unbelievable, especially in his TNA days. He was unbelievable. But he used to be in WWE. He was not the best in WWE, but for me, in AEW, he is fantastic. Honestly, and also that. So another one is going to be there is one of the Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler. Obviously, it's fantastic that they've got both of them, obviously because they both were on the commentator's desk. Honestly, I think I've already met Jerry the King Lawler. I think he's a nice guy, he's a cool guy. But honestly, to see him again would be awesome. And also Jim Ross, because I've never met Jim Ross, so you never know, I could actually meet him. So yeah. Next one is Kevin Nash. I've already met him 2 years ago. I thought he was alright, but he's a bit moody. But that is just what my opinion is on him. Next one is one of my favourite wrestlers of all time. Him fighting John Cena was one of the best matches ever that I've actually seen of John Cena. RVD won the title again. Well, RVD won the match against John Cena at ECW. Honestly, ECW was one of the best ever. It was so good and it was so amazing. And then going to the next one is Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. For me, obviously, Karrion Kross was in WWE for I think it was last year. I honestly think he's a good wrestler. I think he's fantastic. But to be at the Love of Wrestling this week is fantastic. I'm not too sure if I will meet him, but I do want to meet him, so hopefully that will happen. Even though Scarlett Bordeaux is going to be there, and she's an unbelievable person to be with, because Karrion Kross is there and Scarlett Bordeaux are there. Next one is Billy Gunn. I'm not a fan of Billy Gunn as much. Obviously, he used to be in DX with Triple H. I thought he was overrated, in my opinion. But other than that, he's going to be at the Comic Con. Next one is the Sandman. Obviously, well known in ECW. I think he'd be a cool guy to meet, but I'm not too sure if I will meet him. But other than that, it'd be a good chance to see what he's like and see how he develops. Next one is the Great Khali. The Great Khali is going to be there. Honestly, the 7 foot tall and 3 inches, I think. Honestly, for me, I think Great Khali is a great guy. He looks like a decent guy. Obviously, he's tall, he's massive. Obviously, he had a great match in the Punjabi prison against the likes of Batista. What was his name? The Maharaja. Can't say name. But yeah, I think he's going to be cool. Next one is Darby Allin, who is in AEW. For me, with Darby Allin, I don't think he's as good as what people think. But that is just my opinion on what I think. So he's going to be there. Next one is Orange Cassidy. I've seen Orange Cassidy wrestle in December. I thought he was okay, but he's not my type of person I would like to meet, because I just don't think he's a great wrestler, in my opinion. Next one I'm definitely going to be meeting is Shotzi Blackheart. Shotzi Blackheart used to be in WWE, and for me, I think she's an unbelievable wrestler. Honestly, her hairstyles are just unbelievable, they're fantastic. But for me, meeting Shotzi, I think she's going to be a really cool girl to meet. So honestly, I am buzzing to meet her on Saturday. Next one is the Iconics, the Inspiration. Now they're actually been signed to AEW. For me, I think that is fantastic news for them, because I think they've done everything in Raw, in WWE. They've done a lot of things for TNA, the Inspiration. But for them to be in AEW, I think it's unbelievable and fantastic. And also, I am definitely meeting them. I think I'm meeting them about 9:50 in the morning on Saturday, so it'd be very cool to meet them. Next one is Melina. Now, Melina is one of my favourite wrestlers who was in WWE. Obviously, her song Paparazzi, thought it was a banger of a song, and from what I've seen of her, she seems like a really nice person. Also, she's got her own TikTok, and I actually asked her one thing. I said, "You looking forward to coming to Manchester for the Love Wrestling?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm buzzing, can't wait. It's going to be exciting." So honestly, I'm buzzing to be meeting her on Saturday. Next one is Christy Hemme. Obviously, I don't know much about her, but she seems like a good person to possibly meet. But honestly, I could actually meet her on the Saturday. I'm not too sure, but we're just going to have to see what happens. Next one is Frankie Kazane, obviously in TNA. He is now the former TNA champion, because he did lose. I can't remember who against, but yeah. Other than that, going to the next one is Bruce Beefcake. I don't know much about him, but apart from his barbershop, that is pretty much I already know, because when I was young, I didn't really know much about Bruce Beefcake, but that's just my opinion. Next one is Earl Hebner, obviously former referee, obviously been in the likes of Raw, well, WWE, and also in TNA for mainly. Honestly, I think he's a great guy. Looks like a decent guy, but it could be cool to meet him. But because I've actually met Mike Tudor last year, honestly, I thought he was very good. Now, next one is the Blue Meanie. The Blue Meanie, I don't know much about him. Obviously, seems like an okay guy, but that is just my opinion. Next one is just got a few more left. Martin Jannetty. Don't know him really, but that is just what I'm thinking. I've never seen him, but yeah. Well, don't really know much about him, but other than that. So going into the next one is Grado. Even though Grado was only doing the Sunday, I've actually already met him at ICW show. I honestly thought it was cool, and he was saying "It's yourself." When he says it, it's cool. It's mint. And his theme tune is Boss. I think it's a Madonna song. I think it's awesome. Next one is that I'm definitely going to be meeting. Just 3 more left. Luke Williams, who is in what's it called? The Bushwhackers. He's Bushwhacker Luke. Honestly, for me, obviously, I used to watch the Bushwhackers in wrestling when they were in WCW and obviously WWF. I thought he was a great guy. Obviously, he seems like an awesome person to meet. And honestly, I can't wait to meet him. Next one is Bill Apter. Obviously, I think he's like sort of a documentary guy, I think. But I don't know much about him. But other than that, he's going to be there. Next one is Doug Williams. Doug Williams is a wrestler in the UK. Don't know much about him, but he's going to be at the Love of Wrestling on Sunday. And he's cheap as chips. He's a tenner to meet. And obviously, his autograph is £10 to pay on the day, so that's not too bad. So, hope you guys enjoy the video, and obviously that was my preview for the Love Wrestling. They are the wrestlers that are going to be there. I've actually said about 9 or 10 people that I will be meeting, but possibly I'm going to be meeting more on the Saturday, depending on things. But honestly, when I went last year, I met a lot of wrestlers, and it was cool. It was so cool. So honestly, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys into the next video. My next video will possibly be coming out tomorrow for other things, but yeah, I will be there for doing a vlog for the Love Wrestling on Saturday. So we'll see you guys in a minute, and enjoy the video, and please remember to like and subscribe if you're new. We'll see you guys in a minute. Goodbye.
Like and subscribe to Alex Duncan, yeah?
Yeah. Cheers, baby.